Are you missing your twin flame? I'm going to tell you why this happens and how you can resolve it. And welcome back. I'm Breann, a Master Certified Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe. And today I want to talk to you about missing your twin flame. We've all been there. I know in the very beginning of my journey, when I was healing through physical separation, there were so many times where I just had this deep longing for my twin flame. I just really missed them. And sometimes so much so it felt very depressing and painful. And I just felt like my heart was breaking to pieces. And I know that many of you have either experienced this before, or maybe you're experiencing it right now, which is why you clicked on this video in the first place. So I'm going to provide clarity as to why this is happening and how you can resolve it for good, with the purpose and intentions of manifesting the physical togetherness with your twin flame, which is what your heart is calling for already. And rightfully so, logically, we know that we miss our twin flame because you know that that's the person that you were created to be with. That's who your heart calls for, and you know they feel the same for you as you feel for them. And so there is a natural desire, a shared desire to be together. But if you're experiencing separation and anything that is not that physical togetherness, you might find from time to time, or right now, you're deeply missing your twin flame. And so now I want to take you a little bit deeper into that, into providing clarity and insights as to why this happens in the first place. Okay, and just a little foundation here. If this is the very first video of mine that you've seen, then I'm going to share with you foundation. If it's one of many videos of mine that you've seen, you probably already know this, but we're going to state it once again for the new viewers. And that is, your twin flame is your divine counterpart. They are your perfect mirror. You share a consciousness together, and in that shared consciousness, you both are reflecting back to one another where the vibration of your union is currently at. And in that vibration, you're going to show one another where there's separation and where there is love. And that's going to come in, when it's separation, going to come in the form of triggers. You are deeply going to trigger one another. You can call those hurts, traumas, wounds. You are going to essentially poke at each other's wounds. And this is called the mirroring effect. You are reflecting back to one another that these places within, that way that you can heal. Okay, so because your twin flame is your divine counterpart, meaning they are your eternal lover, your best friend, your student, your teacher, your guru, your everything, all in one. And this is leading into your ascension, right? They show you where to heal. So if we put it in logically, if you are missing your twin flame, it is simply reflecting back to you where you are, here it is, missing yourself. And you might be thinking, okay, wait, what is it? I'm with myself. How can I miss myself? Well, you have to look deeper beneath the surface. It's beneath the surface. It's not a surface level kind of thing. Meaning that if we are experiencing separation from our twin flame, then it means that we're experiencing separation from ourselves. And that self that you're experiencing separation from is your divinity. And your divinity is how God created you to be in the first place, which is in a complete state of joy, love, and happiness. And in that state of joy, love, and happiness, your outer reality reflects that back to you perfectly, meaning there are no upsets. You're experiencing your slice of heaven on earth. And we know that with the world and where its current state, there's a lot of people that are moving through separation consciousness right now. And the twin flame path is one of those paths that leads you back into your state of enlightenment. And if you're watching this video, it's probably because you are on your twin flame path. So your twin flame is mirroring to you how you are missing yourself. And you know that's true because you have that feeling. And it's a deep desire to be at home. It's a deep desire for a belonging, a sense of connection, a sense of peace, a sense of joy and happiness, but that is your eternal state of being, and that is your divine state of being. And so if you're not experiencing that in your reality right now, and you know that to be true just by look at your reality, is every single thing in your reality exactly the way that you want it to be? No, mine isn't. I'm sure that your answer is probably a no. And that is simply an indication of a part of your consciousness that is out of alignment with where it's supposed to be, which is back into your perfect state of oneness. So allow yourself to feel those feelings when you miss your twin flame. Don't distract yourself. Don't push those feelings away. Allow yourself to feel them. Validate what it is that you're experiencing. Honor and respect that you don't feel good. You are in pain. You are hurting. You deeply miss your lover, and they miss you too. But know that they are simply reflecting back to you where you are missing your divine state of being, and that is your home. And you can always resort back or go back to your divine state of being by loving yourself. We all know this and we've all heard this. Self-love is the way that you manifest your union. And so when you're missing your twin flame and you allow yourself to process those feelings and you acknowledge and validate that they're there while choosing to love yourself, choosing to be with yourself, all right? Because when you're choosing to be with your divine self, your twin flame and you are one. And now you don't want to try to conceptualize this. This is where it can get incredibly confusing what it is that I'm saying. Don't try to understand it with your mind. Listen with your heart, because your heart knows the truth, that you and your twin flame, you are one. And so as you love yourself and you come home to self, that naturally magnetizes your twin flame into your reality, and that is your state of union, your state of oneness. And that physical togetherness is a representation of the togetherness that you're having with yourself, your choice of being with yourself. And this can come up in many different ways. You might say, well, how am I not being with myself? There's so many ways that we could experience not being with ourselves. You know, for example, people pleasing, just a very simple example here. People pleasing was a huge way that I was not present with myself. I was more present with trying to make another happy or trying to satisfy or please them with whatever that was. And so that was me not honoring my feelings. That was me being separate from my feelings and separate from myself. And as I healed there and I chose to honor myself, well, then I'm present with me and I'm with myself. And so only you are going to know in your own way where it is that you're not being with yourself. And that's where you can apply the mirror exercise. And if you're not familiar with the mirror exercise, I always provide that in the description box below. And it's basically 4 steps that helps you to identify in your consciousness where you are experiencing separation from your twin flame. That's equated to within self, and you can heal it. And then you experience that physical togetherness manifested in your reality. So most importantly, if you're missing your twin flame, it's very normal and natural. It's a very normal and natural process as you are healing separation. Just don't push the feelings away. Love yourself. Acknowledge that they're there. Do acts of self-care. Take yourself on a walk. Get yourself a nice treat. Netflix and chill. Whatever it is that brings your heart joy. Don't do it to distract yourself, but do it to help you process your feelings. All right. And as you process your feelings, love yourself and bring yourself back to the truth that you are one with your twin flame. And this is essentially just a step in your ascension journey, a step in your twin flame journey. All right. And if you would like help, feel free to reach out. As I said before, I'm a Twin Flames Universe Master Certified Ascension Coach, and I can assist you and help you with everything that I've learned and transcended in my own union. But feel free to reach out, and don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.